I've been hearing more and more about women jumping into business. So I want to get your perspective, especially all the people who are watching who are in business. So like, what have you learned? What is the life of a business owner?
Running a business is a lot harder than Instagram and TikTok makes it seem.
True.
Behind the scene, you have to put a lot of work in, dedication. It's a lot of sleepless days, nights, but it's rewarding. Like, I love doing what I do.
You know, as a business owner, fellow business owners, right? And at the end, they never give up. So stick to it. Every success story starts with a story.
Exactly.
Your troubles, your ups and downs, right? So stick with the things that you start. Don't give up. Keep going and stay tuned. It's a mental game. If your friends ask you, yo, how's your business going?
It's going good.
Yeah, it's going great. Yeah, it's all right. We're almost there. All right, guys, welcome back to The Social Path. I'm your host, Harry Obamije. I know we're back to back. It's a quick show, right? So super excited to be here. Got a new Superfly guest with me, Miss Dana Williams. Dana, let me get some to the show. Yeah, you know, you got it. Don't worry. But yeah, so we'll jump right into it because we want to have a Superfly show. But actually, before we jump into it, do me a favor, guys. If you're watching, just subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe, like, and share. We grow, you grow. All right? Keep in tune, all right?
That's right.
So Dana.
Yes.
Let the people know. Who is Dana? Who's on our show right now?
Hi, you're sitting with the baddest. No, let me stop.
The baddest, okay.
My name is Dana. I'm born and raised in Long Island.
Okay, shout out to Long Island.
Yes, Long Money, to be exact.
Yeah, it's long. That's for sure.
I'm from North Babylon, graduated from North Babylon, but shout out to Wine Dance.
Wine Dance.
Ran through the towns.
It's funny because every time I see Wine Dance, it's only when I'm getting off the LIRR, yo. Like, other than that, I've never walked Wine Dance ever.
Yeah.
But I hear things, though. Anyways, keep going.
So I am 32 years old, just celebrated a birthday. Woo, Libra.
Okay, happy belated. Okay, when's your birthday?
October 2nd.
Oh, wow. Okay, happy
just
birthday.
Passed, thank you. And I am a New York State licensed esthetician.
Okay. You own your own business?
I do.
Yo, you know what? We need to jump into this because honestly, I've been hearing more and more about women jumping into business. So I want to get your perspective, especially all the people who are watching who are in business. So like, tell us what have you learned? Like, what is the life of a business owner? Like, you get into it. Go ahead.
Okay. So running a business is a lot harder than Instagram and TikTok makes it seem. Behind the scene, you have to put a lot of work in, dedication. It's a lot of sleepless days, nights. But it's rewarding. Like, I love doing what I do. I do facials, waxing, makeup, brows. I have a nurse practitioner that offers Botox, filler.
Oh, wow. Okay. What's the name of your business?
Nude Skin by Dana.
Okay, nude. Keep it nude. You know, naked, no clothes.
Skin, bare.
Okay. You know, it's funny because, like, honestly, when people hear the word business, right, they think success. Right. Oh, yeah, that person's making money. You know, it takes time.
It takes time. It does.
And to be honest, like in my experience, because I dabbled in business, right? I dabbled in it. It's a mental game.
Yes.
You know, it's sometimes you think like, man, it's not working out. I'm just trying. And you watch Instagram, like you said, they paint this picture like it's all good. Yeah. No, it's all bad. No. And if your friends ask you, yo, how's your business going?
It's going good.
Yeah, it's going great. It's all right. We're almost there. You know? So like, people don't know these things. So like, if there was one thing you wish you knew before you started your business, what would it be?
To plan it properly. Yes, I did a plan, a proposal, mission statement, but I feel like I kind of rushed into things and I didn't take heed to what, advice others gave me. At the time, I thought that they was just throwing shade and being salty. Right. But definitely doing more research. Okay. With setting it up properly.
Got you. But you wouldn't change the industry you're in.
No. Only thing about the industry that I really particularly don't like is the girls who aren't licensed. It makes it hard for those who are. And when they mess up, it makes the state crack down on those who are licensed even more.
Got you. I see.
So
the ramifications of being a business owner is dependent on other business owners doing the right thing.
Right. Go to school.
Go to school.
It's 600 hours in New York State. Go to school. Do the right thing. And that's just it.
So what's the craziest thing as a statistician, right? Did I say it right?
Yes.
What's the craziest client you've ever had? Like, it was like, damn, yo, am I in the right industry?
Honestly, I've been blessed to have great clients. Like, I haven't had crazy situations. I respect them, they respect me, and it's a safe space. I make sure that my space is a safe space. What happens in the client in the room stays in the room.
Okay.
The tea doesn't leave the room.
Okay.
But, being in the industry, other business owners do vent to one another. And I've had, I've heard stories, people not, paying, getting the service, not paying for it, like raggedy stuff like that. So that could... People cancel. Actually, no, people canceling last minute because, that's your money. You project, okay, I'm going to get this, and this.
Yeah.
And someone cancels last minute. It's kind of...
Let me ask you a question. So, like, as a business owner, do all your friends support you?
Well, honestly, I have 2 friends, my best friends, Deja and Shakira.
Okay.
So, yes, they do.
All right, shout out to Deja and Shakira.
Everybody else is an associate. Sorry. Love you, though.
Wow, you just lost mad friends. But
love
cool,
y'all.
though.
But cool. my those are my left and my right, my heart and my lung. Like I wouldn't be me without.
Nah, it makes sense. Hey, look, if you don't have 2 go-tos,
so
then you don't got nothing, right?
Yeah.
Is Dana in a relationship? Is she single? What's her status? Go ahead.
Dana is messy.
Ooh, we gonna have some stories. She got stories.
Yeah, Dana is messy.
She got stories. Go ahead.
Dana is legally married, but
what?
It's fuck that nigga.
Wow, this is a family show. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Let me get comfortable. What do you mean you're legally married? Wait, are you... Go ahead.
I'm legally married, but I'm separated. And I'm working on getting a divorce. Okay. But I am, however, seeing somebody.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry about the whole divorse situation.
Oh,
but I'm glad that you're... Wow. You're cold-blooded. Okay, go ahead. So what happened? Like, what... Like, I always like to, dive deep into relationships and stuff like that. Like, why things work, why things don't work. Like, how come it didn't work out with you and the ex? And then what was it about this new dude that you're with that she's scratching her head? Look at that.
Well,
go ahead.
With my ex, very insecure. There was infidelity on both parts.
Okay. Who slipped first?
He did.
Oh, my goodness.
Listen, if a man's doing me right, and...
What do you mean doing you right?
Like, attentive, listening. Okay. Like, I'm not even talking about like providing like financially, but like if I feel good, I'm happy, I'm content, I'm not gonna cheat.
Okay.
If you cheat on me,
then it's all good. We're opening the doors of cheating.
Yeah, it won't start now, won't be none.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah.
So how did you find out though?
Being immature, going through phones.
Okay, so you're a phone watcher. Gotcha.
No, not anymore. I learned my lesson.
If you're going to look, you're going to find.
I want to be happy. And if that means I can't see, I'm blind.
So you believe in ignorance is bliss?
Sure do.
Don't search even though you may have a suspicion. What if you have a suspicion?
You know what? What that person does when they're not around me, it doesn't concern me because I know I'm being true and I'm being honest. And so if that's what you want to do, cool.
Wait, so if you have a suspicion, you're not going to...
No, because I went through hell. I went through hell in my last relationship. Like, seriously.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to bring that trauma into this situation.
Right. So let me ask you another question. So does this person that you used to be with, does he know that you've moved on?
Yeah, he's moved on. I moved on.
Okay.
It is what it is.
So what was it about? Okay, so if it was just a cheating,
not just cheating.
More.
Physical abuse, domestic abuse.
Sorry to hear that.
Verbal, jealousy, stealing.
Wow.
Stealing money from me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what broke the camel's back?
Stealing the money. Yeah. And it sounds sick because it should have been putting your hands on me.
Facts.
But I worked so hard to start my business from the bottom up, like from spending, like using my money from going to work, because I do work a 9 to 5, to fund everything before getting business credit. That's another thing.
Okay.
For someone to take something that you worked for, it was crazy. It was like, and I've done everything. I did everything for him.
Right.
Like, everything.
Right. I mean, the fact that you even just said it, I don't want to, go over this too quickly. You said, even though he was physical, you still were able to we can get over this. But it's when the stealing happened, it's when you say, all right, the trust is completely broken.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Because a lot of girls do the same thing. Like they get into a physical situation and they find the reasons to stay.
Right.
But apparently...
No, that was it. That was really, like, I was getting sick of it. I was getting tired anyway. I was like, I need to get away from him.
But why do you think women, and this goes for men too, don't get it twisted. Like, men do the exact same thing. But why do you think women stick around, even though they know it's not the best situation for them?
I think we have this preconceived notion that, they'll change or we can change somebody. But once someone shows you who they are, we need to believe and make that decision to end it, nip it right away.
Because this thing called love is kind of complicated,
it's
right?
Sick.
Yeah, it's sick, man. But I'm glad you moved on. I'm glad things are on the uptrend. I'm sure that he's watching now, knowing that he messed up, because you about to be super famous, right? So again, tell us a little bit more about you. Like, so you're from where? You're from Long Island, but what's your background?
So my family is from Trinidad and Tobago, and then on my mother's side. On my father's side, my grandmother was Cherokee Indian, born and raised in Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Okay, I feel like we get nothing but Trinidad's in this show. But keep going.
And my mom and dad met in Queens, and that was it.
Okay.
Actually, my dad took my mom to the R. Kelly concert, and that's how I got here.
Wow.
Shout out to R. Kelly.
So, wait a minute. So, if you were born because of R. Kelly, what is your thoughts about R. Kelly?
I can separate the man from the music.
Yo, go ahead.
I can, because I'm not gonna lie, I still like Ignition, Half on a Baby. I will play R. Kelly, but I know he did bad things to people. But I'm not gonna be like, I'm not listening. Even Diddy. I was listening to Diddy today.
Me too.
Listen, I feel...
That Biggie album was not bad. You know?
I feel sorry for the victims, but I'm gonna separate the man from the music.
You know what's crazy? Like, and that's what I was trying to say. I got into some argument with somebody, and they were like, yo, how can you support... I'm like, yo, the guy made music.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know Obama killed mad people?
No.
Yeah, he did. Trump killed people.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Like, these people you love so much have done some stuff that, like...
Right.
So I don't think we know if Diddy killed anybody. Again, he did some things. I'm not supporting none of that stuff.
Right.
But his life versus his profession, I think it's completely two different things.
I'm going to step in the name of love.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm going to step it too.
You can hate me now.
Yeah, we're going to get canceled. So wait, you were talking about something earlier too about relationships, and I thought it's pretty cool to mention, right? The 50-50 rule.
Yeah.
Like, your mindset, based on what we discussed, in the back room, was completely different. Go ahead. Like, what's your thoughts about that, and why do you think the way you think? So
I know the ladies are going to hate me for this, but I feel like in this economy, I'm not talking about grandma's economy. In this economy, there needs to be 2 salaries, okay?
Okay. So women have to work.
You have to, sometimes it's going to be 50-50, sometimes it's going to be 70-30, 80-20, whatever. But to just sit up here and think in this economy that a man is supposed to do everything, take care of the house, pay all your bills, and all you bring to the table is some stretched out Gucci.
Oof.
That ain't it.
You know what's funny? Because it's like, I agree. And I over time, I agree on both ends. If some guys want to do it because they can, more power to you.
Right.
But to what you just said, like, in this economy, for the folks who are listening, like, it's okay to chip in and do what you gotta do, because if sex is only the tool, like, you get something, I get something, and then what about the rest? Like that. Right. So I that's interesting. So have you always thought about that, like that type of mindset, or like what made you think this is like? Because a lot of people watch a lot of Instagram. Right. A lot of people watch a lot of things.
That's the problem.
And it's like, you guys are single as hell.
Right.
For a reason.
Social media is not reality. A lot of these girls are listening to what Meg, Cardi, Nicki, Lotto, all these other girls are rapping about. And it's like, I'm sorry, baby girl, but that's not your life. Yeah. You have to find your lane and know, like, when you meet someone, like, some men want to provide. Great, not knocking it, but not everybody can.
And the thing that you just mentioned, right? A lot of these influencers, right? I'm going to call them influencers.
Right.
They work their ass off. They work hard, and they make a lot of money to say what they want to say. And it's like, for the people who are listening, like, you gotta work hard, because I'll be honest, cheap looks terrible on a girl.
Yeah, it does.
The moment a girl, look, this is just my experience. The moment a girl, and I'm sure there's some guys who can relate. The moment a girl tries to pay for something, she doesn't have to pay. Like, I probably won't let her.
Right.
But the moment she just proposes that, I'm thinking, yo, one more month, she can meet mom. Like, yeah, but she's going to meet my mom. She's going to,
Right.
Because it's like you're showing me.
Right.
It's not just, because like what happens if I lose my leg? Right. Now, when I was doing 100 and you were doing 0 or 10 and I was doing 90.
Right.
Now you got to do 90.
Right.
But are you going to leave me because I can't do anything for the short period of time?
Right.
It's up for question.
But I have to say this. I went to a predominantly white school. A lot of the
school
girls...
was that?
North Babylon.
Okay. North Babylon was hella white. Go ahead.
Yes. A lot of the girls I grew up with, cheered with, Girl Scouted with, twirled with, they're getting married. They're engaged, having kids. They don't talk about 50-50.
Yeah.
Our culture is so far behind.
I think we're just led so wrong, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So wrong. We're following the wrong leaders.
Yeah.
The best leaders are the ones in your home.
Yeah.
If it's not the ones in your home, it's the ones that helped you to some degree.
Right.
I have a few mentors, and I just see how he treats his wife.
Right.
To be honest, when I talk to his wife, she goes, he irons my clothes. He gets my clothes ready. I'm like, that's a different level.
Right.
Like, that's it's not about this all the time. It's about what else you're doing behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Affection.
Yeah.
Love is still out there.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool. So what else do we want to know about Dana? Was that... I know you got stories, Dana.
I do.
I know you got stories.
I'm trying to like tame it down because I'm older, but I'm like the wild child.
Yeah. Are you one of 3, 2?
I have a biological sister,
okay.
And then my sister's sister and brother. Those are also my siblings. We grew up together.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are my siblings.
Now you just said that you went to your birthday just passed.
Yeah.
So what was special about this birthday?
I was surrounded by love. I wanted to do something simple. I had a game night. We played Carisha Please. Okay. We were drinking, eating, having a good time. And that was fun because I feel like, we need to have community.
Yo, it's funny. I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, you're fine.
Game night.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a game night in a long time. I guess as you get older, people just stop having... I guess people don't own homes to have game nights.
Right.
People don't have apartments.
Well, I don't own my home. I'm in a luxury apartment.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, like, nobody is like, yo, let's have a game night no more. At least for me. Cookouts? Right. When was the last time I went to a cookout?
Yeah. It's not stressing our era, in our generation.
I think our era is killing the good stuff, the good times.
Yeah.
So somebody got to bring this back.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about because you mentioned something that was interesting too. So how do you feel about women?
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm going to try to get messy, but how do you feel about women enhancing themselves? Because I know you said you went through some stuff too.
Yes.
So do you recommend it? What do you do? Do you recommend it?
I did Lipo 360.
Okay, you did that Drake. Okay.
I did Lipo 360. No BBL.
No BBLs.
This booty is natural from my mama.
And it's a family show, by the way. All right.
Yes, and I did it because I have a 12-year-old son.
Okay.
And I was walking around not feeling myself. I would wear Spanx, briefs, and I was quite frankly tired of it. So I used my money and invested in myself. Okay. And I went to Colombia.
Which part?
I went to Cali, Colombia.
Cali. I've never been to Cali.
Yeah, it's very nice. Shout outs to Dr. Joaquin Cuello.
Okay.
And Casablanca. Casablanca Recovery House. I was over there for 2 weeks.
Okay.
I did my massages because a lot of these girls are getting surgery and they're not paying for the massages.
Walk us through what that means. I have no idea.
So the massages are like the draining, the lymphatic system. You have to get the waste out so that you're not swollen and inflamed. And it helps you make your results look better along with wearing your faja. So you're supposed to wear faja for 6 months.
What's a faja?
A faja is like a compression garment. To keep everything nice and
you pay for it then.
nice and tight. And it enhances your results.
Okay, faja sounds crazy though.
Yes,
keep going.
yes. So a lot of girls, they go and get surgery, they get off the table and they look crazy because they're not investing in their aftercare. I did 30 massages. Some girls only do 10.
30 massages in what period? 2 weeks?
I did 20 in Colombia and then I did 10 when I got home.
Wait. You were in Colombia for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. And the day after surgery, I started my massages because I wasn't playing.
Wait. How long is a massage?
It's about an hour.
So you literally spent so 2 weeks, two massages a day sometimes?
Yes, I was doing twice a day. No, all the time. I wanted to be...
Was it painful, the whole surgery?
Very painful.
Jesus.
Very painful. It was the worst pain of my life, and that's why
really? It
kind of keeps me on track to keep in shape and do the right thing, go to the gym, eat right, because I do not want to go through that pain again, but I think I might.
Okay.
Just a little.
Your pain tolerance is up.
Yes, it was very painful. Very painful.
Maybe because you didn't know what to expect the first time? And maybe now you got, okay.
Exactly.
So would you recommend the same type of procedure for the women who want to do the same thing?
I would recommend it, but as long as it's for you and not for your partner, and do your research. A lot of people go to these cheap doctors. You can't be cheap with luxury services in your life. You don't want to die. My biggest thing, I was praying the entire time. I'm like, Lord, please let me get up to the table properly.
Crazy.
But I went to a board certified doctor. That's what the girls need to do.
Yeah.
And you need to be healthy. You need to take your vitamins before, your supplements before. You need to not smoke. You got to do the right thing. You got to eat right. You got to have a lot of beets. You got to drink a lot of beets, a lot of, You
be peeing red.
Yeah.
Well, like today, in today's time, I feel like there's a new push for first we had the
BBL.
Big chicks.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger was better.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden,
it's not trending.
Everybody's compressing back.
Skinny BBLs. And that's crazy to me that the girls are using social media to tell them what they should do with their body. They don't have a mind of their own. But I feel like when it's ridiculously big, it looks funky. It just don't look nice.
Yeah.
It just don't look good. It look like it stank.
I mean, everybody has a preference, obviously, but from a woman, but I know women be checking other women out.
Yeah.
All the time.
Some of these girls' bodies look nuts. Nuts.
But you do recommend going to Colombia because I guess it was more price effective too.
I went to Colombia, but you don't have to go to Colombia. You could go here, but for me, it was cost effective.
Okay.
It was the aftercare.
Okay.
And I went with one of my friends. We went together. We did surgery together. So.
Okay. So you like Colombia?
I do.
What'd you learn?
In high school, Spanish really helped because I was over there speaking like I was Colombian.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Was it safe out there for you? Did you feel threatened in any way? Because, we watch Pablo Escobar. We watch Netflix, and it's like...
I felt safe because they had security for us. We weren't allowed to leave without security.
Okay.
But when we went to a mall, one lady was like, "Oh, I need money. I'm blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "I'll buy you food, but I'm not giving you money," because I didn't want to take the money out, have her see it, and who knows? So,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because I watch videos about people getting robbed in Colombia. I'm like, what part of Colombia did you go to?
Right.
Because, I've been to Bogota. I've been to around. It's not bad.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's a way better than Miami.
Yeah. It's fun.
It's probably clean. It's probably cleaner than Miami.
Very clean. The food was very fresh. The ice cream, everything.
Phenomenal.
Food was great.
Yes.
Watermelon tastes like watermelon.
Yeah.
Real. I was like, oh my God, they're trying to kill us here in the U.S.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Sometimes I am, but I'm not all the time. I think the United States is just feeding us some lies, bro.
Yeah.
So that we don't go and see what else is out there and be like, yo, okay, maybe I can live out here.
I was 100% like, oh my God, they're trying to kill us.
It's funny. I actually just was looking about traveling somewhere, and Canada continues to come up. Trying to check out Montreal. You ever been?
I went to Canada as a kid.
No, never been. But I'm looking at it like, whoa, North America, it's right here. It's real clean. Mm-hmm. It looks. I hear it's expensive, but I'm about to find out. You know what I mean?
But it makes up because they get the free healthcare, so maybe that's why it's expensive.
Is it free for?
Yeah.
You can get as sick as you want. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Surgeries
and school
surgeries. You think?
I don't know. Maybe not cosmetic. Maybe elective.
That's interesting. Canada. Maybe if they had more opportunities out there,
Right.
We'd all be out. But then again, maybe we don't even know what's out there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ignorance is bliss.
Facts. So here we have a segment called What's Your Thought? Okay. So I have a whole bunch of names I want to read out to you. Okay. Influencers, whatever you call them, right? People that we've known for a long time.
Okay.
You're going to tell me the first thing that comes to mind, and we may talk about it.
All right.
First person on the list, Beyonce Knowles. What's your thoughts about Beyonce Knowles?
Fake.
Woo, okay, go ahead.
Because I feel like she only talks to her fans. And don't get me wrong, I love Beyonce. I feel like she only talks to them when she wants to promote an album, her whiskey, her hair care line, some Ivy Park. Like, it's not genuine. It doesn't give genuine. You know what's funny? Somebody was trying to talk crazy about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jaguar, right?
Yeah, and all of a sudden, again, so you can't even talk about Beyonce negative. She's going to try to sue, if she sues us, we're finished.
Yeah.
But that's you're touching on something there. It's only when she has an agenda she wants to come out the shadows and speak.
Exactly.
And it's like all you ladies are following this person. Not to say she's wrong. Hey, she's a hard worker. She makes great music. I'm a fan too. I've been to her concert. She's the best performer I've ever seen.
Yes.
Hands down.
I'm not taking that from her.
And I never seen Michael Jackson, but hands down, she's probably the second best of all time.
Right.
Whatever. But like you said, where is she? She only comes out when she's like the groundhog? Yeah. She only comes out at certain periods of time in the year. So, okay.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
Queen of Rap. Love her down.
Yeah, did you watch Safari get on her concert?
Yes, and her husband was...
her husband looked like he's killed before. I swear to God. Every time I see this, I'm like, this guy looks...
Yeah.
Again, not trying to throw any shade, but he's like... Well, why do you think he did that? Why do you think Safari went to his show?
I think... because I went to a Nicki concert before. And
is it good?
It was wonderful. I've been to a few. But for Gag City, being an adult listening to music that you heard at 16, 17, and he was there with her from the beginning. So I think, that's what brought him there.
So why the bad blood, though? Why kick him out? Why go through all that?
Because Nicki and him, they didn't end well.
Yeah, but
and her husband is just maybe not... Some men don't want their exes around their women.
No, it makes sense. But my man paid for a ticket.
Right.
Does he get a refund? I'm getting my refund. I'm going to that refund line right now, standing in line like, yeah.
And he still showed love. So I don't know.
I saw the video. He was singing along.
Yeah.
Not even trying to steal the show.
Yeah.
And first of all, how did she even catch him? Somebody must have told him. Somebody must have told her, like, yo, Safari's out there.
Yeah. And then the husband was like, let's walk through the crowd. Let's walk through the crowd.
Yo, he's always acting tough. It's cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The tough guy act ain't really it anymore. But I love Nicki. Her music has gotten me through some time. Okay. So I hold her to a different...
What's your number one Nicki Minaj song?
Save Me.
How's it go? No, you don't gotta sing right now, please. No, you don't sing. But no, go ahead, sing it if you want.
No.
Save Me. Okay, what else? Is there another one?
Seeing Green with her, Drake, and Lil Wayne. I Am the Star.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, she has bars. I remember back in the day, man, when we first heard she. What was that hook she said? Something about the Hawks. Some along those lines. She got bars.
We got the Hawks. I ain't talking about the peach state.
Yes.
I mean, for Pete's sake, scratch that sweepstakes.
Yeah. She is the most underrated. She's one of the most underrated hip hop artists, I think.
Yeah, and my friends, they lost their mind at game night. They tried to say that Lotto was up there with her. And
I don't know. I haven't played a Lotto yet, so I haven't won. Taylor Swift.
When I was in high school, I liked Taylor Swift, but I don't listen to her.
Why? Why not? What changed?
It's not my vibe.
Yeah?
It's not my vibe.
Okay. Lil Wayne.
He's a GOAT.
What?
He's a GOAT.
What?
Wayne, I listen to old Wayne. I don't listen to this new stuff.
What makes Lil Wayne the GOAT? The GOAT.
Yeah.
Not Jay-Z. Not Drake, most
Drake
relevant.
is the GOAT too. I love
you
Drake.
You can't have two GOATs.
Yeah, yes, you can.
That's too much meat. Pause.
Right.
You gotta have one GOAT.
Wayne is made his mark. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. 2000 and I know I'm aging myself. 2010?
10?
9, 10? No. 2008 and 9. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2008 and 9. Summer was complete.
Yeah.
That whole summer was...
We can't take Wayne's contributions to hip hop away. He's up there.
Okay.
He's up there.
Jay-Z.
I like some of Hove old stuff, like Feeling It, Reasonable Doubt. But
best album of all time.
Yeah.
Damn.
It ain't no like the one.
I'm not gonna lie. Get what's Biggie's album? What's his name of Biggie's album?
Ready to Die.
Ready to Die.
Mm-hmm.
You like Biggie's album?
Yeah.
Oh no.
From what I can remember.
Damn, that's right. You're young.
It's before my time.
Yo, between Biggie's album and Reasonable Doubt, it's tough.
Yeah.
I listened to Biggie just yesterday, just bumping.
Yeah.
It's tough.
But Hove though, like him messing with Foxy when she was 15, then Nas murdering him on Ether. It's just, I don't really.
She was 15?
Foxy was 15 when he was messing with him.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
How old was he?
He was a grown ass man, maybe like 28.
What's a grown ass man?
He was like in his 20s.
Like 20?
Like 28.
Oh no.
Yeah, grown.
So how come Jay-Z doesn't get flack for that?
He does.
When?
Online.
I don't see nothing.
Look it up.
He's still
Jaguar
successful.
Wright brought it up. A lot of people brought that up. Nas brought it up.
What did Foxy say?
Ether.
Then what did Foxy say?
You know, she played dumb. That's how she got put on. So of course she's not gonna bite the hand that fed her.
Okay. Damn. Jay-Z, man. You gotta do better.
Yeah.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
That's it?
I'm mad that she hasn't put another album out since 2016. We want more.
She's too rich, man.
Yeah, but
she has too much money.
You don't listen. I made a lot of money off my business. So I even taught. I taught at a school. But I would never forget where I came from. I would never knock being behind the table. You can't diminish your roots. Yeah, you grow, but like you don't just I'm not doing this.
I think once she had like a kid, she saw her bank account, she goes, music for what?
Yeah, but why?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, go on stage and sweat? Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, Pour It Up, to this day, to me, is her best song.
Strip clubs and dollar
Yeah, that was a game changer. Tyler Perry.
Exploiter.
What? Why?
He exploits the black struggle on every show, every movie.
Does he exploit it, or he's making it known so that people who walk in our, who think they've walked in our shoes and just because they know us, is he trying to put out like, hey, this is a real life, this is true life, this is how we live.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to like the opposite race looking at us, it's like, yo,
they already think that about us. We don't need movies to depict that.
So no more slave movies then. Not from Tyler Perry, but because that's what.
Yeah.
No more slave movies. Are we past slave movies?
I'm tired of slave movies.
No more slave movies.
Yeah.
We don't care about that time no more.
No.
Or we know about it, but we want to elevate ourselves.
Yes, I think we all should as a culture.
So you think
we owe that to our ancestors?
You know what? You're right, because there's a reason why Black Panther did so well.
Mm-hmm.
When you see a black superhero who's in Marvel,
mm-hmm.
he's the richest of all the. He's the most richest.
Right.
I'm a Marvel fan. But like seeing success, black people, like it raised like the excitement when people went to go watch that movie. And that's why, to your point, producers, directors,
mm-hmm.
people like Tyler Perry, like stop talking so negative.
Exactly.
Like start showing us as if we are on top.
Exactly. Because we are.
I believe we're special. I believe everybody's special. All races, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I feel like we have a little special ability for some reason, whatever reason that is.
Like, I remember when 12 Years a Slave came out and I went to the movies and saw it. I was so upset.
I forget how that ended.
He was freed, Oh,
yeah. That's
Brad Pitt was sending the letters up north to help get him free.
Yeah, that's right.
But I feel like we're past it.
I think we are past it. We gotta show success.
Yeah.
Because the people watching these movies, they see that and they go, oh, that's why we're over you.
Exactly.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're very educated now.
Yes.
Justin Bieber. What's up with Justin Bieber, yo? Is it just me? I'm seeing crazy videos of this guy, yo.
I'm proud that he got married and got the baby and all that, but I feel for him because he definitely has some trauma.
I saw some videos
about him and
Sus.
Him and Diddy?
Nah, him and OBJ, Odell Beckham.
I'm not gonna lie, Odell do look a little,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's a little different.
Yeah.
But I saw some video, and then yes, the whole Diddy situation. Like he looks like he's holding back now. Like he's like, yo, guys, if I tell you the real truth, something's gonna.
Yeah.
But why is it that these artists get put in that position, man? Like, what's your thoughts about all that?
For money, for fame.
But Justin Bieber was like the YouTube sensation kid. Like he didn't need Diddy or all these people. He was gonna become successful no matter what.
Yeah, but maybe I know he grew up very, very poor.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and the mom was like a young mom and struggled. And so I feel like out of guilt to try to put his family in a better situation, he made some ugly sacrifices.
But he wasn't signed to Diddy.
No, Diddy did like what he did with Usher. He did like Diddy
grooming.
boot camp. Yeah.
Oh, Diddy boot camp? Oh my God. What do you think Diddy boot camp looks like? Yeah.
I don't know.
And Usher, somebody was telling me the other day, like, yo, what if...
I don't mess with Usher.
Why not?
He was throwing shade at Nicki Minaj.
Oh, you're a true fan.
I am a Barb. Hence the Barb tattoo.
Oh my goodness. This girl is wild. What? That is dedication. What were you drinking when you did that? I mean,
well, my
it's a nice tattoo, by the way.
Thank you.
It's not a bad tattoo.
Shout outs to Bones. My lovely friend Mercedes, aka Benz,
okay, Mercedes, okay,
party, and I needed a cover up, so I said, "Why not cover it?"
Oh, so okay, it was covering something else.
Yes,
it wasn't somebody's name, or was it?
It sure was.
Wow, are we still doing names?
It was old.
Okay,
and it was in red, easy to cover up, ladies. If you ever tattoo a man's name, do it in red.
Okay, would you ever get a man's tattoo anywhere in your body ever again? Other than like maybe like your son or something?
No.
Why not? Too many like potential regrets?
Yeah, I feel like once I put the tattoo, everything went bad.
Oh my goodness.
It was like branded.
Was he excited when he saw it? I'd be scared as hell. Like, don't do that. Like,
he was excited,
scared.
but then he was also like, you should have got it bigger.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
If I saw my name on some girl, I may move to another state.
Yeah.
That girl's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he tatted me first.
Oh, he's crazy.
So it was like, all
so that should have
right.
been your son. You just weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
A man getting look, I've never heard of a success story of a man or a woman getting a tattoo of the person they're seeing. And I see this shit all the time. A lady puts a tattoo of a guy on her very forehead. Amber
Rose, didn't she do that?
Did she do that?
I think she did, but she's irrelevant.
That's scary too.
Yeah.
That's scary. I mean, that's the most scariest thing that I can... because that's like even further than a freaking commitment. Like with a ring. Like,
no, not really, because laser removal.
Yeah, but it doesn't really get removed.
Yeah.
Like I see it.
Yeah. It takes a lot of sessions.
Yeah, we can still see that.
It takes a lot of sessions.
Crazy. I'd be too scared for that.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever did something like that close to that? What if somebody? No, I just had people who pop up. I had people who would not stalk. What's it called when you're just sitting in the car waiting for somebody? No,
that's crazy.
Crazy, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I had people who did that.
That's because you must have been doing something.
No, to be honest, they thought I was doing something.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about doing something.
Oh, crazy. Oh. This is a family show.
Yeah.
But, I mean, literally, I would tell this person, like, yo, I'm at home. She'd be like, come outside right now. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but that's from her trauma. She was bringing trauma from a situation to your situation.
I believe it. I mean, we all go through some traumatic experiences. I mean, people hire people to spy on other people, and I've done that.
You hired a private investigator?
I've hired somebody, not hired somebody. Damn, this is getting real, is it? It's getting hot in here. What? Let me fix my throat here. I ain't hired nobody. But I told somebody, yo, I want to do a test real quick to see if somebody's,
being faithful,
is loyal. Because I'm like, this person might meet mom. Person didn't pass.
She fell for the bait.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
It was rough.
How long were you dealing with each other?
Long enough.
Oh, okay.
Long enough. Stay tuned, guys, to the next episode. But no, I mean, people, because it's like, when you fall in love, and I'm not talking about liking it and loving is completely two different things. People gotta understand the difference, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like McDonald's. That doesn't mean I'm gonna eat McDonald's.
Right.
I like that. I love McDonald's. I'm not gonna eat McDonald's. So sometimes the people that you're with,
right,
you may like them a lot. You may love them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean you should be with them.
Absolutely.
But again, it depends on where you are at in life, who you are, what you've been through to overcome those type of things,
Right.
So I know, like you said, you went through something very similar, right? So It's like love masked a lot of things in your life.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
What's one red flag that you wish, like, yo, do not ignore this at all, other than some of the crazy things you already shared?
Right.
What was like one thing that you say to girls or men watching, like, this type of flag, yo, don't ignore it.
Don't let somebody play about your birthday.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't care if you just started talking the day before. Your birthday is a big milestone. It's a celebration. That person should attempt to do something special for you.
Okay.
Whether, I'm not saying go out, buy a Chanel bag, but something thoughtful. A nice little something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something thoughtful. What's the most thoughtful birthday gift you've gotten from a man? Guys, take notes.
Time.
Tom Ford?
No, time.
Oh, time.
Quality time.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, think cheaper than what you were thinking before. All right, go ahead.
Quality time. I'm not impressed by things because I can buy my own things.
Okay.
From a man, I want support. I want to be comfortable.
Okay.
I want, a partner.
But some ladies want the finance first because they know they're secure. And sometimes when we hear it, we're like, yo, why you like that? Like, why you think like? But no, they really just want to be secure.
Right. And I get that. But it's certain caliber of women who are saying, he better do this, you better do that. You're not even that.
Golly.
You're not even that to be demanding.
They're gonna tune off, right?
Listen, I can speak like that because I'm that.
Oh.
I'm that. I'm the package.
Yeah, it's getting hot in here.
I'm the package.
Okay.
And I come with my own everything. So if I'm very submissive when I'm with someone.
Okay.
He has to be a leader though.
You're a rare breed. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
That's interesting because I don't hear women ever say, one, they're excited about their own business. Mm-hmm. They don't need no money. And they like quality time, which is very cheap. I checked.
Yeah.
It's very cheap.
And the person who I'm dealing with now, he's very good at that.
Oh my goodness. Where's he from?
He is from Nassau County.
Okay, Nassau County. Not Suffolk. Sorry, Suffolk.
No.
Okay, where's he? Like, what's his background? Like what was your ex's background? And then what's his background?
White and black, and he is no more mixtures. No, I'm not doing it.
He's black and white. But your ex was?
No, my ex was black and white.
Oh, your ex was black and white.
He's 100% black.
Okay, so no more mixtures.
No more mixtures.
You want the purebred.
Dr. Umar.
Umar. Yo, what do you think about Dr. Umar, yo?
I love him.
He cracks me up, man.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Yo, if there's ever like a scandal that he's been dating white women, again, do whatever you want.
Right.
But the way you talk, if there's a scandal, I will never stop laughing.
I'll crack up.
I'll never stop laughing.
I'll crack up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. J-Lo.
I'm tired of her. She needs to go somewhere. Hang it up flat screen. Because you can't, it's just like something must really be wrong with her that she keeps getting divorced and broken up with, all the time. It's like she has to do some self-reflecting. She needs to sit down.
J-Lo's a musician.
Is she?
She was a dancer, a living color, for those who you guys don't know.
Is she
color.
A musician when Ashanti was writing the music? Is she?
I mean...
Stealing songs from A. Marie.
You think Nicki Minaj writes all her music?
I do see the credits when people co-write with her.
Okay.
But regardless, that's the queen of rap.
You can write, you can do, you still gotta perform.
Exactly.
J-Lo performs.
J-Lo lip sings.
She was a musician, she was a dancer, she is an actress.
Is she?
Damn, J-Lo, I'm trying here. Look, at the end of it, right, do you think she's gonna be known for her music, her movies, her dancing, or her relationship status? Like, what's she gonna be known for?
She's gonna be known for her relationship status.
Why? Okay, why do you think she's gone through the numbers and has yet to find the person she should be with? Because
have you ever heard like people talk about her attitude is horrible. She's not nice. She's not welcoming. They was shredding her on TikTok.
See, that's the thing. I think the way the media portrays her, right, is as if she's like
a dragon lady.
And I think that's what people need to understand, especially ladies too. Like, there was that one clip, Ben Affleck is opening the door, she walks in and he slams it. Yeah. You know what it is? I feel like this is my true opinion. Mm-hmm. My recommendation for women, for one of man's opinion, whatever, for whatever it's worth. Don't try to make a man the way you want him to be. Let him be the man.
Exactly.
Let him be who he is.
Exactly.
Like, I see a lot of times women, they get in the car and they do this, waiting for the guy to like close the door or open. I'm like, if he wants to do that, let him do that.
But they should. Chivalry shouldn't be dead.
Not saying it's dead. Not saying don't do it. Mm-hmm. But don't make a man feel as if he doesn't do it.
Right. Like punishment.
Punishment time.
I got you.
And you know what punishment time looks like for a lot of people? Oh, you're not getting none of this.
Yeah.
Oh, you want food? You can best well go Uber Eats. Like,
people shut down.
What happened about the whole love situation? I thought.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
you're right.
Observation.
You're right.
You know?
Yeah.
Just want to get into this real quick. So you said once your ex cheated, give you the green light to go and cheat, right? I mean, first of all, is that healthy?
It's not. I was a tit for tat. Okay. I was a tit tac toe.
Yeah.
Now I'm not.
Because I feel like if that it gets to that point, then why even stick around? Like, just separate, right?
Well, I wanted to leave, and at times he wouldn't allow me to.
Okay. So did you feel like you had to do this to feel as if, okay, now I can get my independence now. Now I'm getting my confidence.
Right.
Or was it like, you know what, bro, you did this to me, I'm going to do it to you. And now it's, like you said, tick for tat.
It was a little of both because due to the like verbal abuse, I would have low self-esteem. I would believe some of the things that he was saying to me, like nobody else is going to want you. You're ugly. You're this.
My man was abusive, bro.
Yeah, it was bad.
Man, sorry to hear this.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, were you selective in the person that you did your deed with?
Oh, yeah.
Like, was it one of his boys?
No.
Yo,
I don't do stuff like that.
If that ever happened, somebody's getting...
I don't do stuff like that. I don't do stuff like that. My thing is, my next is always better. So he would go in the gutter with like raggities.
So he's cheating down.
He cheats down.
Okay.
I cheat up.
Okay.
I cheat up. I cheated up.
Jesus.
I don't... Like, who I'm dealing with now, I don't even see another man.
Okay. So, I mean, not to put my man on the spot, but you think this is the, is this the one? I mean, is this the last straw?
I mean,
he's watching. So.
I think eventually he'll be the last straw.
Okay.
Where we're still in the...
How long y'all been together?
I've known him. He was after me for a very long time, and I just never paid him no mind. Well, not paid him no mind. He was dealing with a lot of girls, and I knew I had to allow that to fade out.
So wait, was he like trying to hide the fact that he was into you, or was he always showing you? But you were like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah, always open, always vocal. I would run into him. It would be, "Why are you playing with me?" Very like, yeah.
So he pursued you.
Yeah.
He was patient.
Very patient.
And then eventually you said, you know what, this makes sense.
I said, you know what? Let me get this man a shot.
All right, so for the guys who are chasing girls who are not chasing them, just keep chasing them? Eventually, you wear him down?
I think if it's meant to be, it will be.
Okay.
It will be.
I mean, at least you got a story, right?
Yeah, and I'm like happy as a clam. So
I can see it.
It's working.
No, I can see it. No, I'm glad. Mr. Right found who used to be Mrs. Wrong with all that craziness. But no, you guys make it work. I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah, you know,
it's a rare thing these days. When people
it's very rare, and he gets me. He know, like, I'm comfortable. I tell him stuff, and he's not judgmental, and he's understanding, and he's patient, and yeah. Okay.
No, I'm glad I can feel the happiness. Whatever his name is, like, you don't got to put his government out there.
No, yeah, because listen, my last dude, it was like everybody got a piece of him. This one I'm keeping to myself.
Hey, look, protect what you got, man.
Yes,
it's an interesting time.
Yes. I don't even want to say too much because somebody's gonna be trying to figure out who I am.
Girls, they don't want you to be happy now.
No, they don't.
What? They see this as a test.
And the thing is, ladies, just because you see a man doing something for one person doesn't mean he's gonna do it for you.
Yeah, wow.
You're not that girl.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to be that girl. Different females bring out different sides of a man. You could be the baddest, BBL, good car, nice credit, good bag, good shoes. And he could go for plain Jane because why? Plain Jane make him feel good. Plain Jane gives him that.
So the number one advice is just make the guy feel good. Doesn't have to be anything sexual we're talking about here.
Yeah. Listen.
Okay.
Show affection. Ask them how they're doing. How was your day? Because a lot of times we get wrapped up as women like, me. And, y'all go through stuff. Especially being a black man in America, you go through things.
Yeah, I mean, a guy doesn't want somebody who's me. Because me is selfish. And guess who you end up with?
Yourself.
Me. So
and with a cat.
Yeah.
And maybe a dog.
If you have a cat and a dog, you got problems.
Yeah. I don't like men with cats, though. That throws me off.
That is wild.
That's mad weird.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
I don't like, why you got a cat?
Because cats are not loyal.
Why you got a cat? Why don't you have a dog?
Yeah, why don't you have a dog? Yeah, that's real talk.
Why don't you have a dog? Like, what are you doing?
If a woman has two cats, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because two cats means...
I don't like cats.
They're
sneaky.
They're not loyal.
They're sneaky. I don't like when they hunt you.
You want to hear a crazy story? This guy had, I think he had two cats, which is weird already.
Yeah.
He died.
And they ate him.
And the two cats ate him.
Exactly.
Or ate what they cooked. He was a large man.
They was hungry.
Yeah.
I don't mess with cats.
Yeah. That never happened. So let me ask you one question.
What?
In terms of like democracy. I know people don't like this topic. People don't like to say who. You got Trump, you got Kamala. The world is changing. What's your thoughts?
I think Trump is funny, but we don't need someone funny running the country. We need someone with the correct background in politics to be in charge. We don't need someone telling women what they should and shouldn't do with their bodies.
Oof, that was a tough one for.
Yeah.
Okay.
And someone that mocks disabled people, like, why? Yeah. It's just, and I feel like if he is elected, other countries are going to use that as a target to like obliterate us. So
you think, okay, I've never heard that take before. You think other countries don't take him serious?
Yeah, no.
I mean, there was videos of like him threatening other leaders, like, yo, I know where you live. You keep messing around, we're going to bomb your stuff. And then the person was like, all right, we'll play nice.
Yeah.
I mean, he has that persona.
Because he acts like a fool.
Okay.
He doesn't carry himself how a president should. Obama was very classy. Bush was very classy.
He had to be classy.
But
he had to be.
Everyone else, classy, except for Nixon and Bill Clinton.
Nixon was probably
the worst.
People don't know who... Nixon is
Watergate scandal.
He's the reason why we didn't start in this success line. We didn't start over here. We start over here.
Yeah.
And you gotta do your research.
Yeah. But I'm voting for Kamala.
Okay.
And I know when I see other women that I'm not voting for, I just look at them. And
Why?
I'm like,
Why you look at them?
Because how could you not be for someone who wants to protect females?
Okay.
If you're saying if this girl gets raped, there's no abortion. A girl died in Georgia. She needed a DNC. It's illegal. Like,
what's a DNC? I'm not really familiar with these terms.
Dilation and cutterage of like pretty much cleaning someone out. Like if they miscarry, if you have an abortion.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just no one should tell anybody what to do with their body. I'm not saying girls should be using abortions as birth control. That's insane.
Right. We know what to expect. Mm-hmm. And when he was president, I'm not gonna lie, he did okay.
Financially, yes. And financially, I should be going for him.
Right.
But morally...
But your morals are more important than the actual dollar, right?
Exactly.
It's just paper at the end of the day. Now, that's a great point. You know, we love this type of perspective because honestly, the world is upside down.
Yeah.
And to be honest, sometimes I don't know what's real. Is this all real or is this all entertainment?
Right.
You know?
Right.
So what's your last word before I give my last word? What's one thing you want to share with the audience about your experience as a business owner, about the things that you've been, involved in, relationship-wise? What's some of the things that you want to give the audience, something that they should take away from this meeting?
If something doesn't feel right, dip.
Trust your gut type of thing?
Trust your gut, your intuition.
Is your gut always right?
Yes. Yes.
You know, it's funny. My gut, I was like, yo, Harry, just in case, you didn't see that. I saw that. You know, like listen to it, right?
Yeah.
You didn't do any stalking yourself, have you?
When I was younger, like...
Oh, okay, like what, last year?
Like, no, like 21. So I'm going to tell this embarrassing story. So
okay, great. Story time.
I keyed this guy I was dealing with car.
Wait, what? Say that slow?
I keyed his car.
Keyed his car?
And then like a day later, he got arrested.
Okay. I don't know what's worse, the choice of men or the activities you're doing. Okay, go ahead.
No, I keyed it for a reason, but...
Jesus.
I was young.
Are you still capable of keying cars?
No, I'm not doing that. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Have you graduated from keying? Like,
I don't believe in touching people's property because I've had designer bags cut up, clothes cut up. Like, I've had that happen to me. And when you work for something, nobody should put their hands on your property. So, 21-year-old self, you were dead ass wrong.
Wow. So is that the advice you give your young self? Don't key cars?
Don't do all that. Leave gracefully.
Did he say something like, yo, somebody key my car? Or did you be like...
He knew it was me.
Oh, wow. And you guys stayed together a little bit? Or was that it?
No, we still dealt with each other.
Oh, wow. That is crazy.
Yeah. He was older. Yeah. I had no business dealing with him because he was like 8 years older.
Okay, so you key my car.
Yeah.
Then you get in it and then we go drive to a restaurant or something.
No. I keyed it. He woke up the next day, saw it. Because he had other girls over there. I was stalking. I did a drive-by and I saw this girl's car that I suspected he was dealing with.
Okay.
And I keyed it.
Man, the drive-bys.
Yeah. When I was young, it was walk-bys.
Wait, is it wrong in today's time, is it wrong for a girl to just do the pop-up?
Yes. Because if I didn't invite you, I wouldn't want no man popping up at my house. My house is not an entertainment system, baby.
Oh, wow.
You not just popping up. What you popping up over here for?
Just, I was in the area.
No.
Just want to say hello.
Not even my mama could pop up. My mama can't pop. My mom told me she was going to come over one day. I said, please don't. If I'm not in the mental space to want to be bothered with other people, please don't pop up at my house.
Yo, the pop-up is the scariest thing you can do to a man or a woman, right?
Yeah.
Please let us know that you're coming.
Call,
right?
text me.
The only reason why I don't like a pop-up, because like, I want to clean my place. I want to get it presentable. I want to be a host. You know, that's the only reason why I don't like a pop-up.
I just feel like it's an intrusion.
Yeah.
On somebody's privacy. I'm big on manifestation, so I have a lot of post-its around my house, journaling. Like I leave stuff open, my Bible. Like,
okay.
So it's like I don't want you just coming in my house and
you take those things down.
Yeah, because it's personal. It's private. It's for me. It's not for anybody else to like.
So you take down that human doll. And,
I don't have no human doll, but I just take down my words of encouragement, and sometimes I write notes to myself, and some things are personal. Like certain things, not even my friends know. Everything is not for everyone to be privy to.
True.
So it's like, don't just pop up at my house. Please don't.
Okay.
I might curse you out.
If you were in a tough situation right now, which friend? You only get one call. Which friend are you going to call? Shout your friend out. That the person that is going to be the person you call.
Is it bad that it's like... So we're in a group chat and then we do group calls. So technically, does that count?
Nope. Has to be one person.
One person.
Men, female, doesn't matter. Only you know this person. This person's watching.
So before my mom.
No, it can't be your mom.
It can't be my mom?
Can't be parents.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, I'm about to have you lose some friends.
So who I'm calling?
Yeah, go ahead. I hope you're all watching. You think that's your right to die? You about to find out.
I would have to say I'm calling Shakira.
Shakira, damn.
Shakira has been my friend since the second grade.
Okay. That's a context. Okay. Justification.
Since the second grade.
Okay.
We call each other's moms aunts. Okay. That is my, family. So I'm calling Shakira. Right. Deja, we locked in though.
Yeah, Deja's like, this is it.
We
used to be. I thought I was. No, that's cool, man. Like I said, you should always have a go-to. It's funny because I give somebody a hard time. I give people a hard time if I call them and they don't pick up. Because what if I'm in a bind? You're my only call.
I could call my friends at 2 a.m. They're answering.
Look, man, we live in an age of sophistication, yo.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I'm saying that is because, this do not disturb. Nobody is that important to be on DND. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let your phone ring. Don't pick up. Just let your phone ring, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
My friends don't respect D&D anyway. They notify.
We call twice.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, we call twice.
Yeah.
Some people's phones are really set up where you call once, it's not that important. You call twice.
Right.
Oh, it's important.
Right. It's
not that you're crazy. It's how they set up their phone.
Yeah.
But on that note, Dana Williams from Trinidad. We learned a lot about you. We learned about business ownership.
Yes.
So if you had a chance to do it again, you would do the same thing? Not
the same thing, but I would... now I know what not to do.
Okay.
So I feel like this time around it would be better. And always reinvent yourself. Don't stay stagnant. Define your target audience.
Okay.
And market to them. Everybody, your friends, sometimes your friends and your family, they're not going to support you. You got to step outside the box.
If you own a business, right, do you feel bad about posting your stuff?
No. I post all day long.
All day long, right?
All night long.
Somebody's going to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All day. Mom groups, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm everywhere.
What is your LinkedIn? What's your Instagram? We can shout all your information so we can highlight you.
So my business Instagram is nude_skin_by_Dana.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot. TikTok is just nude skin by Dana. Facebook, nude skin by Dana.
And men and women.
Yes, I do facials.
You lift up and...
Yes, actually. Yes.
Have you had to do that recently?
Yeah. I've waxed. I wax transgender
you ever cut
male.
Somebody?
No.
Okay.
I'm good at what I do.
You have a technique?
Yeah.
Okay.
The flow. I got a flow. Yeah. So men, female, I'm inclusive.
Okay.
Trans, I'm inclusive.
Yeah, we accept everybody, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Exactly. Has that ever freaked you out though? Like, oh.
No, because, they reached out to me and let me know.
They let you know.
But regardless, even if they didn't, I would have,
That's polite.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way.
Yeah.
Penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, I would expect that if I was you.
Yeah.
Nobody likes surprises.
I love the gays. I am a LGBTQIA plus supporter.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Hey, I don't know all that, but it sounds positive.
Yes.
But honestly, man, we love your time.
Yeah.
We love you as a guest.
Thank you. It was a pleasure being here. I had fun.
I think you definitely rocked the house. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely hope to see you soon because, there's other opportunities where we want to hear more of your bedtime stories.
Oh, it's not after dark?
It's not bedtime stories, but you already know.
Well,
the juicy
dark.
stuff.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, go ahead.
So I was actually thinking of starting my own podcast.
Oh, okay.
Called Hoochie Tales.
Okay, Hoochie Tales. We're going to...
Keep an eye out.
This is a family show.
This is a family show, but yeah. So after dark, we gotta link up.
Well, you already brought up Hoochie Tales. What's like the synopsis? Like, what do you think? Like, what's it gonna be about?
It's gonna be about after dark topics.
Do you think you had the most stories before you, like, in your 20s, 30s, like
20s? My 20s, I lived
25 and below, or 25 and above?
25. Damn. My whole 20s.
Whole 20s.
I lived life. I lived a life.
Because I know I have some stories.
Yeah.
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 Scary stories.
So, yeah.
I definitely want
to... Scary?
Oh, yeah. Remember back in the day, we actually used to go to like the dance floor and...
Yeah, dance.
And then what's that song come on? Juvenile song. What's that song called?
Back that thing
right.
Up.
So then you run... Find a chick, start dancing, bag her, then you see her the next day, like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's not the same person.
Well, it's because makeup changes everything.
Yeah, the alcohol does that too.
Yeah, the alcohol does that. But
I had to do an escape plan.
Gotta do... Yo, bro.
Yo. Text my boy, yo. Oh, yeah? You need help?
Yeah.
You gotta pick up you. Where you at, man? Oh, yo, my boy, he's in need.
My boy, pet goldfish died. I gotta go support him.
You think they know?
Absolutely. 100%.
Yo, I gotta go. Like, my boy, he has one car and no wheels.
100%. They know.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah, they definitely know.
Yeah.
But that's like you said, we lived.
Yeah.
That was a good fun time.
I lived like 5 lives.
Facts.
Yeah. So
5.
Like 5 different lives.
I lived 1 life. I don't know, 5. You died a few times.
I've
Everclear.
I've done a lot of things.
Everclear.
Yeah.
Nah, but like I said, we love your time. Look.
Thank you.
Last word, guys. I want to just reach out to you guys and just let you guys know as a business owner, fellow business owners, right? And at the end, they never give up. I know for those of you guys who are starting new businesses because you have to, some of you guys you want to, but some of you guys have to. A lot of times you want to kind of give up when things get hard. Kind of don't want to give up because a lot of people give up right before they get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So stick through it. Every success story starts with a story.
Exactly.
Your troubles, your ups and downs, right? So stick with the things that you start. Don't give up. Keep going and stay tuned because we love your time. We love presenting you guys with the best. Like I said, like and subscribe. We grow, you grow. We love your time. Peace.